everybody, it's Rachel at the University of Sewing. It's Saturday and it's Facebook Live. Once again today, there is no Margaret. Margaret's at a retreat this week, so I'm taking over and we'll see if we can talk about some fun things coming up today, coming up this month for the University of Sewing. We have some really great events and really great classes coming up, and I want to talk to you guys about it. And if we have time, maybe I'll give you a little glimpse into some of our new fabrics that we got in this week. Before we really get going, I wanted to show you our wonderful giveaway that we have today. We have this super cool DIY mask kit full of Michael Miller fabrics. They are reversible. They come with everything that you need to make masks. I know that masks have not gone away. At the Indiana Heritage Quilt Show last weekend, I saw lots of people wearing masks. I had a couple women come up to me and say, "Oh, I just have a cold. I just feel gross. I'm just going to put a mask on." That is awesome. I actually really like that we're starting to do that to protect other people from our germs. And along with this gorgeous mask kit filled with these beautiful Michael Miller fabrics, we have a Schmetz needle identification luggage tag. So whenever you go to a retreat, you can write down your name and your address on your sewing machine and make sure, and then you can also make sure that you always know what kind of needle you have on hand. What kind of needle is in your machine? Do you actually know? I have to say, the other day I was surprised when I sat down at my machine and I was like, why is my needle blue? What is that? And I realized, oh, I put on the jeans needle because I was sewing some heavy canvas. So these little guys do come in handy. Trust me on that. And speaking of retreats, why not make Bloomington your next retreat? This April 17th, 18th, and 19th, we are having our enormous OESD embroidery event. 3 days, amazing information, amazing products, amazing projects. This is going to be really incredible. For those of you who don't know, I wanted to actually let you know, because some people are like, you keep saying OESD. What on earth is that? I got my little cheat sheet here because I have to remember. OESD stands for Oklahoma Embroidery Supply and Design. It is a family-owned business, and about 25 years ago, they partnered with Bernina. Excuse me. They're devoted to home embroidery and giving you the best designs, the best products, and they're located right here in the United States. They only have about 50 employees, so like when you call OESD, like you're calling a real human being right here out west in Oklahoma, and you get to chat with them, and they're very knowledgeable. And we are actually going to have a representative from OESD come to our shop, our little shop right here in Bloomington, Indiana, and run events for us. We have Alice in-house, who is incredibly knowledgeable. She's an incredible embroiderer, but we're gonna bring in the big dogs for this event. So don't forget, April 17th, you have your all-day event here that you don't have to bring anything. Everything is supplied for you. You get a gift basket worth over $200 full of all of the stabilizers. You get all of the information about how to start embroidery. I really need this event because I don't know anything about embroidery. How do I use stabilizers? How do I avoid puckering? What kind of threads should I use? What kind of needles should I use? What is a cut plate? Why am I using it? All of your questions will be answered. All of my questions will hopefully be answered.
And OESD loves all brands. It doesn't matter if it's a Bernina. They like all the different machines and manufacturers and make sure that they test it in their business to make sure it works, and they're proud of what they do.
Absolutely, absolutely. They're a wonderful company. Like I said, family owned. They really want to make sure that the home sewist, regardless of the products that you use, that the home sewist can create the best embroidery ever. And so we've got a couple of examples of, some of you might be thinking, well, embroidery is not really my thing. I think because, like, I always joke about, the sweatshirt I used to have when I was like 10 that just had a giant mallard on it. But this ain't your grandma's embroidery. Look at these gorgeous patterns you have. I love this over here. Margaret did this. I love how subtle this detail is. This is just on the pocket of this wonderful red wool jacket. You can see she did a red on red design just to make some texture for it. And if you think that you don't need any information, if you think you understand everything, then I challenge you to look at all of these different stabilizers and tell me exactly how you use them and exactly what they're for. I need a cheat sheet to figure out what all these are. But look at this. Our Alice in-house, she made this gorgeous little like ring pillow. You know that I love anything involving a wine bottle, you guys. A cute little nutcracker to hold your wine bottles. And who got into the cookie jar? I got into the cookie jar. So that is coming up in April. But that's coming up on April 17th. But on April 1st, my good friend Eden is going to walk over here and show you. On April 1st, Cheryl, if you're not into embroidery, if embroidery is not your thing, if you want to do quilting, and you've always wanted to try and start, but you don't know how to, come to our beginning quilting class. It's a series of, I believe, 6 or 8 classes. They're all on Monday evenings. So even if you are working, they're from 6 to 8. So we're trying to do more evening classes for people who are working. We are trying to listen to your needs and accommodate your schedule. And you can learn how to make this gorgeous, very simple beginning quilt top. What do you think about this, Eden?
I think it's beautiful.
It's so pretty.
I would love to make something like this.
Yes. It's a very simple thing, just using half square triangles. Cheryl actually runs classes just on how to make different forms of half square triangles because they are such a staple for the quilting community. Thank you so much. So that's coming up on April 1st. Sign up. Go to universityofsewing.com and click on our classes link to find it. But if quilting is not your thing, if embroidery is not your thing, I have my very, very special number 2 assistant coming in who is demonstrating. Maddie, what do you have on?
An apron.
An apron. This is the Stylish Chef apron. You guys, I designed this pattern. I made this version for, this is my 10-year-old daughter, Maddie. Say hi, Maddie.
Hi.
Because Maddie loves to help in the kitchen. Maddie loves to bake. For big sister's birthday this last month, Maddie made sugar cookies. And so we've got on our aprons. So if you're more interested in, say, like an introductory, almost garment sewing, please sign up for the Stylish Chef. And that's coming up on April 8th, I believe. Do I remember the date of my own class? I don't know if I do. Thank you so much. Those are the great events coming up. And meanwhile, thank you, Maddie. If I need something else, I'm going to tell you what to do. And meanwhile, don't forget that also the month of March is National Quilting Month. And to celebrate, Bernina has put all of their sewing machines, all of them, the domestics, the long arms, the embroidery machines, the sergers, whatever machine that you want to use to create your beautiful ideas that you've had in your head, they are 20% off. So these are just these cave machines. They came out in, I think, 2022, and they just keep making me smile. I just love the looks of these. This is the 770 QE. It comes with your dual feed. We don't have a dual feed foot on here, but it comes with dual feed. It comes with a BSR, so you can do free motion quilting and get that perfect stitch every time. It comes with a high-speed embroidery unit. So if you want to come in, get yourself a gorgeous machine on sale. Maybe you pick up an embroidery unit. Maybe you sign up for a 3-day embroidery event, and maybe you get to creating. All right, I think that we might have some time to go look at some fabrics. Hey, Maddie, why don't you come with me? Our beautiful fabrics. We have some new fabrics that came in this week. These over here. Maddie, why don't you do me a favor? You hold our giveaway. Go ahead and show everybody the giveaway and remind them all you have to do is hit that share button on our Facebook Live and then put in the comments that you shared it, and you can get these fun, you can be entered into a drawing to win our fun prizes. Let me grab a kind of a sample here. Okay, I'm not going to be able to grab these. Look at these colors, you guys. I mean, these are our new Riley Blake solids. Look at the richness of these colors. I cannot get over just how deep the colors are in this. There is a depth to these that I just love. And they look so handsome. And there's almost like the tiniest little bit of, I don't even want to say whiskering, but almost just texture to them. I mean, these look like expensive, these look like they could be turned into expensive Italian suits. But these are our new solids, our quilting cottons. I mean, I just love all of these colors. I think that they are very modern. I think they are very chic. They absolutely are just jaw-dropping. That's what the confetti cotton solids. I couldn't remember. I love these colors. Can't you just see? I pass by this rack and I just have all of these ideas for these gorgeous, lush, modern quilts. Oh, I can just see little like flowers, like Scandinavian flower designs coming through using these gorgeous cotton solids. But we don't just have cotton solids in new this week. We also have some really beautiful batiks. Do you know where the new batiks are?
I do not.
All right, bottom shelf right over there. Let's grab them. You see the kind of pastel-y ones?
These
Yep.
Put these in.
There they are. There we go. We even have a sign that says, "Hi there, we're new." Let's grab a couple. See what colors we really like. So these gorgeous batiks are in today. I guess we're just showing off all fabrics that are don't have a front or a back. We got in these are anthology batiks, and I don't remember what the line is called. Fantasia, I believe, is what I can't remember what this line is called, but look at these colors, you guys. Oh my gosh, look at all these colors. Does this make you think about spring? Does this make you think about Easter? Oh, don't you just want to wrap yourself up in it? These are not quite the same batiks that Cheryl used to make her sample quilt for her class, but you can see you can use batiks like these to create just gorgeous, happy quilts and bags, and even like a jacket. I keep thinking, actually, with these kinds of pastel-y colors, I keep thinking about like a quilted jacket. How amazing would that be? Okay, so those are just the new fabrics that we have in this week. I think did I miss anything, Dave? All right, Maddie, come on over here one last time. Let's remind everybody what we have. What is in our giveaway? Do you know what it is? Do you know what those things are?
Masks.
Yeah, it's a Michael Miller mask kit. Maddie, why don't you flip it over so people can see the pretty fabric in there? Ooh, we are losing some of our masks. We had a little explosion on the bag. We'll fix that before we give it to you. We have these gorgeous Michael Miller fabrics, so you can make 8 reversible masks. You go ahead and just hold on to that. And then we also have, for all of your retreat needs, this needle identification Schmetz luggage tag. So you can put your name and your address information on there, so you will make sure that your machine is always returned to you. And then also has this really handy little Schmetz needle identification chart on it. So you can go, oh, what is this needle that I have on my machine right now? I don't remember. Because sometimes, whoops, you accidentally have the jeans needle on. All right, flip it around again. So all you have to do is hit share and put in the comments that you shared. And we will see you next week on Facebook Live, and Margaret will be here. Thanks so much, guys.